back, everybody. Thanks very much for tuning in. I just want to give a brief update in the basement first, and then we'll go out to the garden where the main update is this week. As you can see, a lot of things have gone outside. We've got a few things here that we've planted this week, which is the corn. There's going to be some soybeans, and again, corn and soybeans in the back there. They're going to go in the wooden bed. That's going to be one of the big parts of the wooden bed. A lot of these, what you see here, are ground cherries. A lot of them, most of them quite literally. Got some sweeties and other things in there. This guy doesn't look like he's doing too good, but he should spring back hopefully. Yeah, come on, spring back if I get you going. Anyway, aside from that, everything's really going to go out this week, especially all of these. The Thai basil and that kind of stuff, that's going to go out. The dill definitely is going to go out, and as well as this bumblebee, it's going to go out as well. These watermelons hopefully as well, and hopefully they'll thrive. Other than that, as I say, main update's going to be in the garden, so let's go out there. Okay, so we're out in the garden, and as you can see, things have changed a bit. We've got a bit closer to the gate there because we got this guy. We made it nice and bigger. We got the extension kit, which only cost me $70 I think after tax, so it was a steal, so I couldn't resist, went ahead and bought it. So been spending the last day putting it together, filling it up with this stuff. Still need a bit more filling up, and then we're good to go. And we've got some cucumbers planted in there, which is great. They're starting to thrive, they're starting to grow, which is always good. And in this bed, unfortunately, we think we've got a tomatillo that's dead. So we'll see if that comes back. This tomatillo is doing really well, so I'm happy with that. And then at the back we've got a cucumber, which I think I need to prune tomorrow. It's not looking so great. And we've got a little tree sapling coming through from next door, so we'll help them cut that down as soon as we can so it doesn't cause any damage. In the middle bed we've got some, well, did have a watermelon in here. I think it's completely dead, so I've got a couple of seedlings that I'm going to transplant over. Pea here isn't doing so well, but the other ones across the way there are. And in there we've got some cantaloupe. Here we've got a beefsteak tomato. We've got a bumblebee. We've got another beefsteak. We've got an eggplant. And we've got a zucchini. Oh, and I forgot, we've got a zucchini there as well. So getting the zucchini going. We've got lots of mint and goji going there. We've got airplanes going overhead. Blueberries still aren't bouncing back. I did give them some food, so hopefully that'll help them. But the raspberries are doing pretty well. The rest of the garden is an absolute mess, just with the work that I was doing. Absolutely exhausted doing it. But you know, we're close, and I've got some more marigolds. Got my citronella that I need to prune and repot. And then I've got some more cucumber and peas going here. The peas are nice and healthy here in the shade. And again, over here, I'm going to get some cucumbers here, more than likely tonight. But the peas are doing pretty well. So, yeah, the main story is me impulse buying, making sure that we get more growing space this year. Hopefully, it's growing space that I can use properly, but we'll see. Off to the balcony next. Okay, so welcome to the balcony, where we'll first start with the cherry tomato plant. It was not doing well, as you can see. A lot of burning on the leaves, a lot of wilting, nice and dry. Not doing too good, but with the warm weather coming through now, it's bouncing back. Gave it some food. I think it's loving it, so a bit of pruning's in order this week, just to get it back to full healthiness. But these peas, they're absolutely loving it. My spinach is starting to thrive. Hopefully I get that going well. Same with the story over here. We've got the peas doing pretty well. Need this guy to start climbing instead of doing what it's doing, so got to train it a little bit, let it start climbing. The spinach here is doing decent as well, so keep our eyes on that. Strawberries, again, flowering, no real fruit or anything yet. And again, same with all of the ones on the ledge here, doing pretty well, flowering, growing through, starting to get a few suckers coming out, so we'll start using those to propagate into other places. Waiting for the tomato sweetie to be nice and big for this. We'll be putting that in there, and then this is just completely dead. So I'm thinking of putting the citronella once I get a cutting off that, put one of the citronellas in here, and then put the other cuttings as I can in the back garden, help with the mosquitoes hopefully, but we'll see. So last update of the week is going to be the garage, and we'll see there in a moment. Okay, so we're out in the garage, and you'll notice it's very, very empty. I've actually got the pepper plants outside trying to get them to come back to life. Don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. And these guys will actually be going out soon as well. So the peanuts, I'm just waiting for the soil to be warm enough. It should be in the next couple of days. It's been roasting outside. I just want to make sure that we don't have any cold coming in the future. Doesn't seem like it, but I'll just give it to the mid of this week before deciding on that. But all of the peppers, well, the pepper, the cucumbers, and I think one we've got at the back there is eggplant. They'll be going out this week. It's not really worth leaving them in here anymore. I don't think I'll be using this anymore for any of the seedlings, because everything can just go outside and be covered, just for it to be okay. So yeah, you won't be seeing anything from the garage anytime soon. This should be the last update in here. And yeah, if you want to see anything more detailed, like how I do things in the garden, how I do things in the basement, please put that in the comments and I'll see what I can do. So this is me signing off this week, and hopefully next week we'll have a nice full garden and we'll be able to go through the details and see what we can do from there. So have a great week all.